Hello, Christy Ruffner here, and I'm back for another update on my Zukul trade auto trading robot, and have some interesting things to share with you today. Just got off of our weekly hangout. We've got some great things coming to Zukul Trade. They're looking at possibly the actual launch being the end of July, August, somewhere in there. They're looking at adding numerous more exchanges to the various levels of packages, adding crypto to crypto, adding gold, adding Forex, just a lot of stuff coming to build on this platform that's already fantastic. I'm really happy to have had the opportunity to get started now so that I could sort of get my feet wet with the robot and make some preliminary judgments about how I want to proceed with this platform, because as we go forward, more features are being added to the robot. And in fact, right now we've got a new merge tool where you can merge lots together, because we were having difficulty with some lots not having enough in them to sell currency after it had been purchased. And so they created a new tool called a merging tool, and I'm thinking seriously about using that tool perhaps today to show you how easy it is and explain why I might want to use that tool. Let's start by going into my back office, and I'll show you where I'm at right now with all of my bots. Sort of at a little standstill because of what the market's doing. Let me show you where I'm at and what I'm thinking about doing in order to sort of kick the bots into making some trades. So let's go ahead and bring up my browser. This is my back office. You can see here my name in the right hand corner. They've added this countdown clock. This is to help remind me when I need to renew my subscription so that my bots don't stop trading, and so that I don't lose my funnels in my Zukul.com account, which is where I'm making some additional income that's actually paying for my subscription. So my subscription does not come out of my profits here. Now that's something that you have to make your own decision about whether you want to do or not. This has been one of the easiest things for me to share, simply because of the success that I'm having with it, the confidence that it leaves me with in believing that anybody that gets started here with Zukul Trade will be able to increase their investment. And as long as you have a realistic view of what you're doing, you understand that it's the cryptocurrency market, that it has lots of ups and downs. That's what we trade. When it goes into the downtrend, sometimes it can feel like those bots aren't doing anything because they're not able to sell, and so you don't see anything really happening until the market gets back up to where those trades can be sold, and then you see that money pouring back into your account. Now, I want to show you here in my back office, I have currently 5 active bots. I have archived my two Bitcoin bots, and I'm happy with that decision at this point. As you can see here, they've added a feature where you can see that these first two, the oldest 2 bots that I have set up, do have the backup bot employed, and then the last 3 do not. And you can see that really there's not a whole lot of difference. I haven't seen a whole lot of difference in the way that the bots act. All of my bots right now are pretty well maxed out. You can see here, we'll start from the bottom and work up. My most recent bot is a Bitcoin Cash. It was set up with $250 split into 8 different lots. and all 8 of those lots are actively trading. The next bot up, I've got set up Bitcoin Cash as well, $200 in that bot, split up into 10 different lots, and it's got 8 lots that are actively trading right now. The next one up is a Litecoin with $200. I've got that set up with 7 lots. It's got all 7 lots currently active. Likewise, the next Litecoin, also with $200, split up into 7 lots. It also has all 7 lots actively trading. It's got the backup bot. The thing that's happening here with Litecoin is that it has just been in a downward trend, and it hasn't really started climbing back up yet. And so that's why all of my bots are in an active trade, and until they come up to a certain level, they're not going to start selling again. I'll get into that in a moment. And then I've got my Ethereum, which has $150 in it, split up into 7 lots, and 5 of those lots are actively trading. Now, at one point, every single one of my bots were maxed out on their lots, every single lot, even with the backup bots. And so once you get to that point, there really isn't anything that your bots can do, because there isn't any more wiggle room to make any more purchases. So one of the things that they talked about in the Hangout was something that I had already started thinking about, and that's what's really great about the Hangouts, is that not only do they answer questions and give you updates, but it can also act as a confirmation to thoughts that you're having, strategies that you're forming. As a newer member, I'm a newer member, obviously, than the owner in particular. And he has mentioned the idea of having more lots as opposed to less. And so that's what I was thinking about, because I have multiple robots in the same cryptocurrency. I was trying to diversify and see how those bots would work against each other. And it just appears that they're almost mirroring each other as far as their trades. And so what I'm thinking would be better to do is to try to get the money that's split between the 2 bots. For instance, with the Bitcoin Cash bots, get the money that's split between those 2 bots and put them into one Bitcoin Cash bot and spread that over more lots. That way, as the price drops and continues to drop, there's more lots that are able to purchase than the 8 and 10 that I have in each bot individually. I don't know if you understand what I mean by that, but by taking those 2 bots and essentially merging that money into one bot, I can have one bot with 20 lots, as opposed to 2 bots with one with 10 and one with 8. And so that will provide me with more opportunity for the robot to purchase as the price drops. So that's one thing that I'm going to do. Now the other thing that I'm going to do is, with the existing lots, I can go in and use this merge tool, and by merging lots, I can open up another lot or 2, depending on how many I merge, that can then go ahead and purchase in this down market. You want to purchase when the market's down, so that when the market starts going back up, it can sell and make you that profit. So those are 2 strategies that I'm going to take a look at implementing here in my back office, and see how that's going to affect my overall ROI. Again, that is my ultimate goal. That is the ultimate data that I look at when I'm trying to decide if my bots are actually doing the job that they need to do. Right now, they're not making a lot of money because the market is down and hasn't started coming back up. But when I look at the amount of money that I've got invested, and I look at the amount of money that I'm making As you can see here, I've got $159, almost $160 profit against my $1,000. That's 16% on my investment that I've made in 38 days, I think it is, from March 30th when I first started my first bot. And the first month I didn't have all of my money even invested. So I'm really happy with the overall return that this bot is giving me, and I'm really excited about the future and where I'm going with it, because I know that as each day passes and I get a better feel for exactly how the robot works, that I can continue to fine-tune this and use the tools that are provided to me, the tools that continue to morph into existence as we go through this pre-launch time, that I'm going to be able to really fine-tune and know how to manipulate this robot to get the very best returns possible to at least meet my goal. And so I'm really excited about that. Let me go in here right quick. We'll take a look at the bots, and I'll show you as you look at the market. We're going to go to the 48 hours because this gives you a better idea of exactly what the market is doing. You can see that over here where I've got some sells and a buy that's still open and a buy that is sold. And then I've got a whole area here where the robot did nothing. And that is because at this point here I was maxed out on my robot, and so it didn't have any lots that it was able to purchase in this downtrend, and so it had to wait until it came back up for it to be able to purchase again. And that's what you're going to see over and over again in all of these robots. We'll go up here to the Ethereum, and you can see this one has really been you see more of action here as the bot has sold, purchased and sold as the market has gone up and down. And so that is because the bot has had lots to trade. So as we go back to the dashboard here, you'll see that the Ethereum has 7 lots, and right now it's only got 5 of them active, and so it's still got wiggle room there as the price goes up and down for it to purchase lots. Here again on the Litecoin, you've got both of the Litecoins are maxed out. Let's go in and take a look at one of them. You can see here that from the 5th through the 7th I've got a total of all 7 lots that are activated, and it was purchasing at the $180 mark, and you can see that right now the current price is $156.83. Let's go into the 48-hour graph, and you can see here that all of this downtrend here, I didn't have the opportunity for my bot to purchase because it was already maxed out. We've got this is May 8th here. And if we go down here, we'll see that my last lot was purchased on May 7th. So this whole downtrend here, my bot was not able to purchase because I didn't have enough lots. So that's what I'm talking about with combining the two robots, the money together into one bot, and so that I can have more lots in order to trade when this market is going down. And I think it'll give me more options, more opportunity to buy and sell, and make that profit. So that's what I'm going to do, is I'm going to work on taking a look at these bots and closing one and letting the trades close, release that money so that I can add it to the second bot and increase my lots overall. I'm not exactly sure exactly which road I'll take to do that, because I could essentially close both bots and open a new one with totally new settings, or I can close one and edit the second one. And I might try doing it both ways and seeing if there's any difference in the way that the bot is able to bounce back and continue down the road, because it's all about the bot being able to relate to the settings that you put into it and analyze that against the market so that it can start its buying and selling. Anyway, don't want to make this a big long video today. Just got some things that I'm going to be working on. My next video should show you an update of the changes that I'm talking about doing today. And as far as the merge tool is concerned, that part is real easy. When you come into your currently held lots, there are tick boxes here, and as soon as you tick more than one box, it opens up an option to merge lots, and you can click on that and it'll take you to a screen where you confirm that yes, you want to merge those two lots. And what it does then is that it merges those two together, and that lot becomes in this case it becomes a $62.50 lot size, and it would just merge these trades, I guess. I don't really know exactly how that's going to work because I haven't done it yet. But I need to really take a look here, because I don't think I want to merge these two. I think I'd come back down here and merge the oldest ones together. And then that would create one lot that would have to wait for that higher value on the cryptocurrency, as opposed to having two of them that would have to wait. So I still have some thinking to do about that, but those are a couple of the strategies that I'm looking at changing in my back office, and next week we'll take a look at how that affects my overall percentage. And then of course when the market starts going up, that's going to have an effect as well. So there's always more than one aspect of what's going on back here that's really affecting the bottom line. So I'm always looking at that profit margin, and as long, regardless of what these individual bots are doing on a daily basis or twice a day basis, bottom line is, am I making my goal on the money that I've got invested? So that's it for today. You make it a great day. I want to thank you for watching. Please make sure and give me a thumbs up if you like my videos. If you don't like my videos, give me a thumbs down. It's not for everybody, but I will tell you that in all of my trading and in all of the editing and all the changes that I've made in here, I've never made a loss. I'm always very careful about where I click my mouse so that I don't inadvertently, accidentally close something or terminate something. I don't do anything on my phone. There's so many times that you could accidentally click on something. I know I've done it in other, on the browser or whatever, where you're just trying to scroll, but it picks it up as a click and you end up closing something at a loss. Don't do it. The site is not optimized yet for devices, and so you want to be very, very careful. Most of the time if I go in on a device, it's going to be my iPad, so I've got a little bit bigger screen, and I can stay away from those buttons. I don't have to scroll anywhere near any of those buttons that are going to terminate or close or trade something before the bot's ready to trade it. So just a little bit of advice for you. So I hope you take a serious look at this because it really is an exciting platform. I'm really happy with what's happening here. A lot of people might take a look at these numbers and go, what's the big deal? You're not going to get it in any bank. You always have to look at the amount of money that you're dealing with. This is what I have to work with. Some people have a lot more. They're going to be making a lot more money, but it's because they've got more money invested. So always keep your perspective in line with what the reality is in the numbers. Don't get overexcited by somebody's numbers when they're not really telling you exactly what they're working with, because it's not necessarily going to be the same level that you're going to be able to get into something at. So try to keep your reality in check there, and understand that your results are going to be your results. None of this is a guarantee that you're going to do the same. Certainly, even if you have the same amount of money invested, you still have your own decisions to make back here as to how you set up these bots and how you run them. And that's part of the fun, actually. But it's really nice to know that no matter what you do, as long as you don't terminate or click on something at a loss, your bot is not going to lose you money. So that's it. You have a great day. Thank you for watching the video. Again, make sure to give me a thumbs up, thumbs down. Click the link beneath the video if you want more information. Connect with me on Facebook if you have a question that you want to make directly to me. I'm available, I respond, and I'll be as honest as I possibly can. So I'm not here to sell you on something just to make money off of you. I'm here to share this with you because I know that there are people that are looking for a program like this where they can take what little bit of money they have and feel like it's safe and that they can grow it. And that's what this program is. So you have a great day, and I'll see you in the next video. Thanks. Bye-bye.